Yamakwa Yemade Babe Jumedi, so that Munina system Gusam here Jumedi, Naso Pennyfortna say the Pensim more bro. Baby be our one out here Jumedi, so here internet and so ya more crab, so here, or Amano name, baby be our hair no, Achin any of them are medini caba, na then Pennyfoy at Tunsa from or Babe boy and I ya drinking on my gun home. Nina send a baby to me a boama, Yempuntu Netimacon and him a chance any Natiano. Ni ote yensa anifa so eno ho a ora Samuel ayepe mrahye MPP mrahye de ma ayensua no ewo epoema ntemopani emwache mu akwa ba
ye no emi no
emu akwa ba se na ni edi kan oba
yo mujumadi si na edi kan ba se ni yo
eni akwa ba
ye no emi no
sa so na ni ote yensa ebenkum so ha honorable Aquinas Tewi Akwansa ono so soafo abedichire de ma mfimfim mantemu esan so mrahye edema Fansman West obani emwachi mu akwa ba say na so ne first time ma so ba ha tie ne so emu akwa ba papa and then some men na ye dwen ho na no pay se mo beka na no memne da and ora Samuel Kujita Blakwa edi tudwa e wo studio he yara na news file e koso no sa ensem ne be piedwa se enkrata bia hunya pa vital document na ebra na MPP abandada na ekro no wo mo sesa enkrata na wo mo di kofie efi be se efie miensa nyomba mo ahwe enkrata na sa wo mu na wo se anamontu bi eba so na otwe mu menam so emode sansem tudwa no MPP for the press release abetudwa se Woyome gate na opeso katakata so enye adwuma ye bedwenje ho di asem na MPP for peso mo eka sa so na President Mills no krese esise ye pese yesesa ni image na akwan a amanfo efa so ehu no isa se o kire se secret text message bi asase call rounds efi NDC for propagandist office na den secret text message ye be kenka ma won so atimi atibi na yampa se fonka afedi yegu no kra na hwanum na egu no na no krese kuo fufuro bi ba be pia eno so yetu ni din friends of Rollins ana na won so die no mo ba be ye o amanyo se mu a yebebisa na enso ya pa hunu biometric registration piloting eguso aye koso ewumu se eguso ekoso de enso no ebinum se enkoyi omonte ne nka papa but electoral commission say a marked improvement just akoso ye papa ya amanyofo ye nyina ye prese next month and I say busime ba besimo no national mass registration betimi akoso no say na ahobabo atiema amanyofo ne Ghanafo nyina woni ensama ba bejenje ho na no pe text messages 1760 and abetimi atro 17 agu multitvworld.com/facebook auditoire yebekenkan na audit to me wo so yebekenkan Ghanafo nyina pedifo matana sibiema na ye di MPP nsam na ebehya ase se okan the wokrata enquiry or the aba or say confirmed MPP stole relevant files mpiani fingered ewa ha na eno asem a efa ensem owura Blakwa de tuwe ho a saa so na ofa nkrata hodo bebre no aba no a eni nyina bi so ha na ofa chronicle mesremo enquiry de na ode aba ya asem ni nyina ne se nkrata bia na ewa bam na hi aban ye papa na ode bedi djuma ni titiru efa owura Woyome nsensem information and documentation that prior to the fact that the New Patriotic Party files, which could have helped the NDC in making some critical decisions when it took over in 2009, were moved from office of the then Chief of Staff, Mr. Kojo Ochimpieni. The inquiry can state without any fear of contradiction that 8 important files that were sent from the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning to Mr. Mpieni, Chief of Staff under the President Kufuor administration, could not be traced by the NDC administration. Now, it was say it is, however, not clear whether the files were shredded and flushed in the water closet or were carted away by Mr. Mpieni. The file contained documents from the Office of Senior Minister with number MOF/0SM/108, cabinet decisions with number MOF/cabinet.003, National Security Council with number MOF/NSC/002, and presidential jet with number MOF/PJ/002E. A kotu files bebre a wo mobile nyina no mo hwa wo mu hu. And I'm so MPP for the press release about yes so yensa aka bi e wa ha. Asem ni nyina ne se missing files claim another attempt to cover up on the Woyome gate. Now, asem no kind ni nyina no a mame kind two paragraphs in farmer. I'll say during a radio discussion on the Woyome scandal last Saturday, 25th February 2012, the Deputy Minister of Information, Honorable Samuel Blakwa, claimed the NDC government actions have been constrained by the unavailability of official documents. He blamed officials of the former administration for taking these documents. The latest assertion by Honorable Blakwa is another twist to cover up that the government is attempting over the Woyome gate scandal. Honorable Aquinas, Mamisha saying for few so. Now no member Ura Blakwa this answer me to Jano and commodity no na akoswa. No cre ampa se mobile no. Aben mu niema bi documents ne nkrata bia mo behia e de afa adwen ankasa e wo man Ghana ho no FPP4 ko mo de ko e enso mo bi yo ma no se nye no kra mpa sam de kabara
me dasi there mechia wo viewers just reading through MPP4 press or a press release another body. Press release. You know, today it's about time we grow. Or they part them in your I say because me, I always believe there. Ghana, we are faced another in input to be breed the anima or there. Yes, me catch it. Obi what radio do there. Me jinzi them okwa baby. Now, why you me wanye ye obi aye them because all I need is for the people in my area to get water to drink. Atasi inti dem semi onfa edziban besimu nkofo ho prodo. Inti mi de chikra e de chikwa. What's a document be in ho? One o wa bem, ye na e wa bem, ina what's a wohwe nkata bi a wo hu. Na nka ode dem nkata aye kra no ebu cabinet na ode hu do owum ama maybe read maybe endi enwie ama se obi so ba no bohwe nkata na obotuma eden wa tia dem edwumadi ne do. Me castle I mean the document, but I cannot like challenge Okujeto because ono where baby otin and this is a more central region ono baby otino them in sensamen oba no ho de bia inti sorry ka na se wo so nyima fine yen share because at the end of the day no we believe there say in some or this is not just a cover up because the document are working if share all the stories now it doesn't say the document is going to help them solve the Woyome case. That is not, they say relevant document and now some important document that the government needs. It's been missing. It wasn't specific. Say it's based on or like the document why you wouldn't know Woyome like to help them like resolve or unravel the mystery behind this payment of money. But at the end of the day, if we yesterday we were the margin just to like cover up Woyome. And what hurts me most is the MPP for why you wondering the Woyome what we win one election. I mean, if you look at, they don't have any message.
How many messages?
No, what message? Because there's nothing they will say, even if you're talking to them about education. They will go around there and come to Woyome.
But my bisa our deputy communication director of Badwam somewhere quickly. Of our watching more kwaba.
Yeah, mo. Ni chawa TF1 no mo hwegina.
Yo,
in studio.
Yo, yeah, that's papa. Na of our enkrata dia he na mo kwe mo sisa ko ofie.
Bebe na sirikura. Sirik. Edikai enkrata ama omumbu abainu ene esisa koye ana enkrata omditiati a judgment debt 640 million cedis say enkrata yedi bu mine ne esisa koye dia ene na fie miensanyi a womtuo se womwa na esie se womubu mine na chese omde ne nammonchi monkam papa if you say unkutankrata edibu my dia o ye debu my edi nyina so pa no debu my no fi miensen tenkrata edibu my ni wa edi nyina so no debu my no afa no mo tenkrata edi ho ana won ba na no mo tenkrata edi ho no mo tisi mu se ndie ye bebu my ni sumu Say Yabu man is soon with the young one set on the other room pempen sweet. Ah, yapim. Oh, now we are transitional team. The traditional team, yeah, but Timmy Pagum says, and no team, you know. I didn't see it. I'm the chica. One year, you know, chica. One the team full soldier government. Traditional team, you feel by you feel you know, we can see full soldiers, Nanibu Mai, full soldiers, I am to Obama woman, Nanibu Mai. Traditional team, no, who's and crack anyone. One more teacher office, no, we can't get the contract, or no more office, no mobile on the crack anyone. And the day I part of the Bumino. A bit silly. Someone crack Ira, one question. So, Sanka Tari, no more the bachelor, a quire. From the tria, judgment debt 640 million a year. And a bone cry.
Now, of answer now because no, many of Black Wakasawa and perform what I say. Obiti said Dr. Charles Rekubrobi. Fast bear said Dunum, was a study Kofi or Ghana 50 Secretariat. Now say, one more crata friend in Bisano, and was a Sankrate in our Sunday Brom. And yet, a typical example we be.
So much say Rakubu Best Sankrata Kofi was Sadi Abadia. They are cano, who say we Rakubu Benessa here. They are cano, the other no move the winners design to a more general body. A tea assembly make and supporting. Say, fear me and send ye. I say no material Rakubu based on Fankrata Amra. How much is somebody or the Abba? How much me I Ghana at 50? So move Miano corruption. One more Musan is Abridjan Krata away. A dear come on, boy, a Ghana 50, nobody cut out on the coy. Let's say, a dear, oh, Yona, Anadia. A dear pan and a Kenya, one more call Ghana at 50. So if you move on, go here now. I'm quite near Mango, right? No meaning cut out on the coy. It's not your make on us, indeed. One a manual. Ni diam di bumai na kasanka na tosi. Afisi what me bumai fi ensa. Na afei no wo se woni krata wo di bumai na bia. Na eni so pa.
Ofaya. Ya bedo ase ne de asia enu ti ne efro ne episi nya mu kiremu ofaya bo abia samwa deputy communication director de ma MPP. Obani nti wo se mfie miensa na afei no ma hwe mu se krata ira.
Oh straight up, most boy kasana. You don't need any document to govern. Ye bumaya, even katana would bumai. Document be oha, obutumo abuome ehu, inama ebien anande basa wakodo. Oni nchede, senkata bi document ni wa anu tumu buma monye. Ebe document wodi bumai.
Oh, you don't need documents.
No, me bisa. Also the document I did not chede say ye need document I did bumai na chede. Ye ni one nam keke. I say, but I don't think you need any document to govern. What you need is your structures to be in place. Now, document, master, say me share document be them Now say, there is this maybe agreement with somebody. Over there, we'll see. We'll see where you got that from here to here. But why started human all right? But in Qatar, on each other without the Qatar and won't more than wombu money. I say, you see. Only there or try to belittle in there if we don't have documents 3 years down the line. How are we governing? But you don't need document to govern. He should know that he's a senior politician. He should know that you don't need document to govern.
Really?
What document do you need to govern? No, maybe so. Some banner document in your now we are here. Say yesterday, look, all we need to do is to set up what document do you need? Like, why do we come and start new government then? It's a government for bar or the new minister bar. Policies change here and there. I say it is a document to be new. I don't think we are so.
There's a contradiction between our Canadian deputy minister of information.
I say, me see to govern, not to take a particular decision. But governing, you don't need. I don't need any document from the council to show me how to govern. I came into government because I can govern. It's a document in maybe there's some document, 1 or 2 documents will help you take some particular decisions. but not to like embodying today to govern. You need some document that can help you to govern. I don't think it's neither here nor there, because they are here. There may be in Katabina yehu in Katan obutuma boa ema take one or two decisions. If those documents are not there, are missing, fine. Maybe they are looking for the document, still looking for the document, and we trace there, maybe obi the Kofi, another BB. Me, what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, whether somebody took the document home or whatever, I'm begging, the document will be no how don't fambra. Now it will help some particular decision to be made now, wabwa. But I don't believe that without those documents, Ghanaians are not feeling the better Ghana agenda. If you go to my hometown, they are feeling it. Master, if you go to my hometown, they are feeling it. If you go to his hometown, they are feeling it. You understand? Bisano, they are all feeling it. So at the end of the day, that is what is paramount. No here, because any document or no document, I know some areas in my area, my constituency, they needed school. We've provided the schools for them. They needed water. We've provided the water for them. That is what our people need. As I say. So without those documents, amambunu yembu pepepe, as I say, but maybe those documents will help the government take a particular decision. But in the like governance in its entirety, because the reason why I decided not to talk about this Woyome issue and whatever, on there, I can spend all day talking about Woyome. That's not going to bring water to my people. All I have to do is to find ways and means to send water to my people. I will spend my time talking on. I will spend my time to talk on developmental issues. What is going to bring water to my people? What is going to bring schools to my people? What is going to bring good roads to my people? That is what I'll be hustling for. And now, but some better like for the past 2 months, it's like everything is halted. Everything is revolving around Woyome. At the end of the day, where does it take us as a nation?
But as about okay, make a say. Then didn't know Black because for 3 years, my documents no one to me taking certain critical decisions. Then I dream by the farmer.
No, what you see, Master, you don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Jamaican say there are 1 or 2 things that you want to do. 1 or 2 out of so many. That one will not stop us from taking the schools out under trees. We are still doing it. What is basic for our people? We are pursuing it. As I say, it's not those documents that is going to bring development to you and me.
You don't really need a document.
No, Master. You see, not that I don't really. I said the document is needed to take 1 or 2 decisions. That is what I'm saying. But that doesn't mean governance halts when we don't see the document, then we should go and relax. No. What we are sometimes we in the big cities, sometimes we say, oh, we don't feel the better Ghana agenda, we don't feel this. Yes, because we are looking for something monumental, something that will just spring from the sky and we see that, wow, this is something. But the people living in the smaller communities, all the person needs. Yes, all the no man kitting we don't see it. But just take electricity or send a 6-classroom block to a town. They have to walk 4 kilometers before they go to school. Look, you are their savior. You've done a lot for them. You understand me? That is what Ghanaians are looking for. As I say, because document or no document, me I don't govern because we were voted for to govern. You understand me? For 3 years, what were we doing? Weren't we governing? We were governing, all right. But some documents are missing there. Maybe you can't take a particular decision or make a particular pronouncement on some issues now. On in there, that means Ghana phone now. Gota. Any Ghana phone now gota and be able.
Maybe before some of the person with the kata way.
No. In say there is nothing now. MPP will say that they won't bring. If your mother is even sick, now for MPP, they will not catch us over me. And can you know this kind of about this? You see clinic come out. That is everything. Look at them. President came to give his State of the Nation address, and we started behaving like school children, singing. The man is talking, you are singing. How can you listen to the man? You were singing whilst the man is talking. Then you go and sit somewhere and say, "Wankashi." You were singing. How can Obi Kasana wo tunima obeti de ompakone kano? So at the end of the day, there are things that we have to be serious with. What I say, we have to be serious with, because everything.
Serious.
No, master, you see, you in America say, you just imagine, call somebody and tell the person that, oh, my grandmother in the village have to be transported long distance to hospital, and can you be in this kind of in the basic clinic or whatever they say now, because it's the mantra now. What meeting for Pam there with this Woyome case, they can win the election. So everything they will do to keep, to the extent that they don't even want to choose their vice president, because they know that one will come and overshadow Woyome. So they are keeping it cool. But at the end of the day, you still have to come out, because Mimi, I believe that Woyome thing is not going to help. It's not going to win them the election. The election is going to be fought on policies, on projects that people are feeling, you know, not on rhetorics. I mean, I can sit and go to my baby in some body, Ghanaians, we've gone past that age, that making secondary school free. Right. I mean, that kind of thing. I mean,
possible.
Oh, master, what are you talking about?
It's possible.
A JHS will to any free.
I know FQ, someone you must start implementing.
No, master, you see, that is where we want them to tell us where the free is.
Okay, we'll come there. Openi IAP, my misa, say, Ura Kwanza, Patch, say, Muni message be Tina Woyome as some person more can documents no some of us you crown they will still govern.
Yo, my mini can chair wet you for and it through no longer why you siano, I would tell some many chair when you me heard you make a crack. Say, you can see we don't need document to govern. But because so what share budget, say every 4 years we are the 4th year of the parties or government administration, they are one prepare budget or change. If you know when we need power, now the next government no abaya budget. It is also 4th year and budget be aware you base your the next budget on the previous budget. Now a document. So about Minister of Finance, now sa documents ni we want to prepare budget. Or can school under 3 projects. So we call school under 3 sa mo ye no what the get fund sikana. School under treason. Into Uber get fund secretariat, not files, no documents, no where the previous revenue agencies, no, a transfer could get fund, and how our contracts are where the ama, the documentation you are to me into us. Or can Woyome, Sikei, any senior, you be here document at the fight to say, and you are. And to me, who say now Woyome and the Ghana government our contract and us and Woyome and the Ghana government the contract. In team say, me set a record in this street to say, I bind be our bar. Number 1, I did obey here pass and wait to make to first step document.
That's a matter of can say documents in New York crown. Once I'm Yato Obama no Abani. You can't do anything. So yes,
want to mean prepare budget. So about the other government, obey your number 1 is to get a budget. Now, the document in the want to mean your budget. Who need basis? A budget is a continuous thing. You can't prepare your budget. Contracts are why you know. Say even contractors who say we need document to be obi a crap public adwuma no crime nye biem. Then I just say what yes kawama mobilization fund aqua site. Sika ben we 20 say in the first place no say document ni who you can start with anything na your transitional period extra document the exchange that the transfer of governance from one party to the other. To start with we need document handing over power no and yes handing over say the sword no esha wonsem keku handing over no is the transferring of documents from one government to other. To start governance no the first thing that we hear a document. Now remember honorable Okudjatu Abrakwa issue is in Pempi no say we are paying now a minister senior minister now say ube hand over na wakofia me ye bi na me YPG secretary. Sorry, YPG secretary keko. Now me babe you hand over my file. I'm a next secretary. Me we me adwuma no. Me the file no photocopies. Now me keep copies of the photocopies. Now me hand over original. Na me next secretary no. Inti se bibini na ye frame me. Si say ya. Na say onu we hu ne copy na me wo copy wo fi na me nim say mpanfo bebiri eta yes ade no. The new documents ni nyina bibia ye huhia pa officer daachi e betumi bisa na ho asem obi wo kofia otumi ye photocopy na original no we keep obehwa nansi a yɛfrɛ Honorable Safomafo ɛwɔ CID no nso the document bi ɛkɔɛ yes nti na maybe san say document say obi ti sa ko fi o obi an sa ko fi o say ye investigation ni afa hu say am pass chief of staff office and attorney general's office document bi ayira wo ana na nia and my MPP which ye press statement ya link some missing document into Woyome issue ni so kudato abrakwana nka say wetie ni nsem kama no pa kira ne say sa enunti na ama aban and attorney general to me and could defend the issue in court. And specifically, he mentioned documents from attorney general's office and chief of staff office. And also na here document that could defend the Omen on this Woyome issue. It's not just a constitutional obia ever drawn. Na me near how me kakra ne say ewo mu say ye hia document ni e buman ene de obia nyi ho achinye document ni wa wuntumi emu ma na nye yi enti amra attorney general hu say document bia ni ho ene nti ontumi okọ chief of staff office nso hu say abandada no atesa document ni nyina de akofi nti bibia na obetumi agina so e da ko defend Ghana no na attorney general na ngasa na hu ye not ase na obi amwa no hu ye
no attorney general na wo mu
maban mu not as Jogati Honorable Jogati na yenua ye papa hin Honorable Safomafo so ewo ho won say akiri ya wotu esika wie ya ahoba asem a CI de ba no ye hu document na mpese me bisa say emra Honorable Martina Midu case no do obetumi akokot no wonyina so esika no kura wodi tu ya Woyome no obetumi proof a kire say na Woyome any Ghana government any contract bia no paper ben onya document when no ya attempt to court of all case ni wo court na even at all wo hwe mu kura na hwe nsem ni mu kwa Honorable Betimo di drusu and some no be fi attorney general department no the assembly court akokati wo afa kura de first nyesi ni nyina so say di enya nyina so ono document ben na okoy na odiko yes asem na nti okoko to bie mu no nti masere se NDC funu nhia me de sana me hunu no na won hyedan nya gina ibi nyina so na Woyome mesemi won kan niye esan se won aya attempt bebre ayese wo betumi akova
muni message nti na Woyome asemi mwaka every November December mwaka sa ti muni asem bia aka
ma me kwanga metumi akasa 2 hours metumi atana
Woyome asemi
meba metumi atena wo studio ha akasa 2 hours at every instant me raise one issue a message me dey say Ghana 40 obeto about am MPP ni warrant to my NDC 2 hours and I will not repeat a single message two if you one day frame me one on one now me 2 hours and I will raise issue by issue for 2 hours me repeat a single issue
ni Woyome dey na maka
enye Woyome dey nkwa na yakon say wotie airwaves any debate ekoso ahoro ewe Ghana ha obi a nka si ye gyan nsem nyina na ye ka Woyome nsem ade enye Woyome nsem kwa na ye ka na mu ne ya kire ne se kwan a ye fa so tue sika na ma owura Woyome ene sa aban de 6.24 trillion quantity sika ni mu atua judgment debt nkwa se sika no sanka yetumi eye court eko defend issues ni bi na sempo ye betua ne hu se oh bia se no kwan we so ne be fa atua anka sa ne nua asema o kasi nsu obi yare no nko hospital yesi ya first kana ma Woyome anka obenya hospital na che se Woyome sika yi a ye de man 51 million Ghana cedis so say 58 million Ghana cedis so say ya hu anka ntumi chip compound chip compound
na me
chip compound ye primary health care center a ye de nurses senior nurses bi na medical assistants etna ho na so obi yare na se kai ni ho a ya rash de na ko for first treatment and send ya transfer to a major clinic that is called chip compound then the chile say sa sika bebrebe atisi sanka ya mfa e ba ko den me chip compound wo me constituency from me common fund na me chirawo sika me di chip compound na aka kakere be fa na touches bi ni ma wie sa me chirawo sika me di chip compound na sa Woyome sika yi e betumi si sa chip compound be 1000 Mako bet across the country na say me ye din na hwemere pa o de ma menwie na me say me so ma memere koro na intina me ye din na say wo hwemere o de ka say na mra de ma na me say me wi aba me equal period
at the same time me check it time
inti minua NDC fu a try kwa huru be press film na Woyome issue yi ba yi say ye benya biribi na ayeko bibi ti say Ghana fekese hu na say adnokra ye nyina ya abo pepepe MPP fu ye mistake and NDC fu ye mistake inti enya adwuma because say Osafomafo for document the akufie say impianim afa document the akufie a munya investigation mon fra won mon fo mra no ma kire say document na ye de kofie no ana say document no ya fa nkofie sayira ebini na Woyome na kasa kra mutues kana man ono kasa ba bonten be say ono as an individual as Woyome ne de on aban ni contract bia na emi say check na ye kire on sika na ye transfer no so ye transfer ko company bi account man na say ye transfer ko Woyome na o so on aban no any contract bia no na account no transfer ko hwe so hwe sa a press release ye de abaya ya kire no ma NDC aban na me nua kasa no si ya committee na kwata si Woyome nsa na betuma me ya wini enya nu na ya me constraints in the smaller communities na catch them say nipa e wo ho no e bre o mo triaw na ekukuru sika we bre dia amobi ni ya be yi nsem bi e dia be sisi ho say no ne ye ka Ghana fo yure be fi Woyome nsem no enye MPP fo ne ye be ka ansana ya hu say Ghana fo ehu say aban e di Ghana fo ewu say okukuru sika be bre ente say dem oba ko
ora ye pay ma e da say na enra meni ora black kwatwe nkomo asem perfem ni enti a okaka say documents ayira no yenko ni yenko tie wi a ye beto ankomodie nso na ya move on to other issues now we'll text message mi guso ameje e 1760 na fe facebook.com/multi TV world missing documents e aban offices any ashe enu yen sama e be koso na koso ora kwanza quick reaction on this matter minya voice paper mebo ni nyina yati sama abe odi atudwa no
oh
no hodia na you move on
oh nche osi even 2 hours obaka wo like ni programs projects issues and that kind of thing but I mean the Ghanaians are wide awake. Yeah
me that say we about to aso na yakwa akɔhwɛ nsɛm foforɔ na ne no yɛnsaka ye de bebrɛ na na ofa chronicle a okay me yɛnkɔ ne yɛnkɔtie ɛno asɛm a owura ablakwa de tudwa wasɛm perfect say files on Woyome case chief of staff office no ayira ma mohwɛ na mum na ɔtwe mu no nsɛm bi besisi nti yɛpɛmu nkyɛkyɛmu.
Okay, we'll come back to the paper. Make files generally, man narrow down on Woyome case. More tape. No, more to me. I refer to it. I was making the point about challenges you're facing in continuing governance, taking decisions, cross-checking people's claims, and all of that. And I made it to just it has been really, really, really difficult. It's been really hectic because there are certain offices far back. And to me, I inherited, and I stated specifically I cited specifically the chief of staff's office, and I'm a not a single file was inherited. And I placed that on record. May mention Ministry of Finance. So they also can also Ministry of Finance. There are some files too that went missing. Yeah, sure. And I'm about Attorney General's Department. And I made it told you, Attorney General's Department. So that even the Waterville case, the Waterville file, was also taken away. Now, I made a point that all of these disappearances became subject for certain actions. Buying a take here. Some of the officers responsible where they were written to. Some of them have appeared before investigative bodies in this country and all of that. Now, maybe to just in the coming days, BBC, Ghana for at least efforts are buying because we didn't just take these matters lying down and ignored it because these are serious matters. And having been given a mandate, you are expected you will carry out decisions in the best interests of the nation, making sure you marshal all the relevant information available, and if you can find them, you find them to take these decisions, because these are important decisions that will affect the life, the hopes and aspirations of the people. And over the next couple of days the various committees that investigated, the various institutions are investigated here, and some of them, the investigations that were conducted, the outcome that have been reached, and actions that are going to be taken. And I think that was the crux, the government of statement last Saturday on Newsfile.
Ora Samuel kuju tabla kwa NIT and Kanonti same way na ebobo hono wadwenche no de ba ye bekenkan na ye move on to your next issue Chronicle the aba and same way by na wasan the aba biem na ansa na bebo Chronicle so ma ka o nyame adoma on the 6th of March Mr. Mo March busumi ne de tosumienu no tosu ensia 6th of March 1 p.m. pepepe sada na Ghana na edi awoda eji ho efi kwasikoko ensem Independence Day National Theatre ebe Daniel Butu Adom Concert Party ye de bebre onti mu nyina ye tumirika ni nkohia ewo 6th of March conference National Theatre ebe Adom Concert Party ye de brel oboba J Adofo Dasbrejo Amena Bobokala Kokoti Ecolak eno mo ka nyina so beba ho enti mumina nyina yen kai 1 p.m. pepepe na sa dwumedie no ahyase na ye movie on na ansa ne be ko ne hwe text message saba yen kinkan yen fa ento aso ansa na ye de other issues no idea ba cho ba from akra nke bebo ayen na yetimi ato aso o say no court orders are allowed the payment of the 51 million to Woyome. This is pure stealing. Same Oboase in edifi edebaye or say I will vote for whoever or whichever party will come and sell these companies. ECG, Water Company, Ghana Commercial Bank. One touch to Vodafone. Why? I didn't have on ticket. Edifi so the NDC people saying that it's only now that they can't find these files or since they came to power, they've not seen it. And if they are ruling and they can't find the files, then why didn't they look for it a long time ago? Was it because it's an election year, as they keep saying, the MPPs don't have any message? So are they today arresting, tomorrow missing files? Kaba, be careful when dealing with them. You Mate, it's Japan from Bichim and or the NDC man doesn't have anything to say. He should give us a break. I do say in Ahinsan Kumase, or say I think government has hired some journalists to help to destroy the Woyome stealing case. BS. Kaba, tell the NDC to beware. What the reckless opposition did to Nkrumah is being done to the NDC today. From Kumsing in the Jumakon and Odebai. Or say, come what may, Aquinas will lose Asabi all the way from Andrea in Bankesim. Honorable would not agree with you at all.
Dream on, man.
Please, how did they get the numbers of the said missing files from Abukari? That's a very good question. Because far as I ran, you didn't know the file numbers. You may be sir. Come on. The MPP think they are the only people destined to rule Ghana. They should give us a break. MPP will surely lose the election. Kokume Jumako and the free by. Come on. What the evidence is relevant? What evidence is relevant than Woyome saying I have no contract with the people of Ghana? Please tell Ablakwa to give us a break. Nana all the way from Ike. Also, no matter the size of a bridge, it can never stop the water from flowing. MPP, stop deceiving us. God bless Ghana, God bless the NDC. I'll do back in Sunyai. Also, what instrument can we use to measure millions of CDs? A Woyome meter, a Betty meter, a C Amwa meter, NDC man, give us the answer. Yo. Also need I urge Ghanaians to help chase the elephant back into the bush. And Anado also come December 7th. They have no better message for us. I will be back again in Sunyai. Also, Honorable Woyome money will create more borehole water for our people. We know your agenda to divert from the Woyome. We'll not fetch water into a basket again. Never. Kwame from Akosombo and Adeba. Osekaba, tell the NDC man, if you only feel that the agenda with his family and his constituency is what matters, then he should give us a break. Also, please, is the NDC man a brother to the former President Rawlings? He looked almost a papa. Yes, it was a former President Rawlings.
He my boy Juno Crambo.
Uncle Hodi, Uncle Papa. I say, Rawlings is oh, one in your phone. Rollins is a man of truth and justice. Or say a usike person on the field by. Or say Honorable Akwanas is the best MP in Fansiman West has ever had. God bless him from Moses in Sopon. Or say about the diversionary tactics of the NDC government is exposed and is in total. Hey, bro, foka kraka, Borgan and Diffuser. Come tell the NDC man that the better Ghana is not reflecting in our front plains. He's a big liar. What don't find it by I'll say Abdul Aziz in Dokokrom. Tell the minister he should talk about the Woyome because his money can build one Kolebu hospital in my hometown, Central, Ima in Dubai. You have a text message, so you moving on. The president image, yes, Sana Chronicle, and not the story we by Neswa Sandy about. I'll say Mills's image under review. Now, I'll say it looks like the image of President John Evans Tata Mills, put in the public domain by the ruling National Democratic Congress, is undergoing a change. Also, it is not yet known what is going to be the new in the party's presentation of the head of state to the public. But the Chronicle can report authoritatively that the changes are being rung in, and they have their genesis in the problems created for the party and the government by the 51 million Ghana cedi dole out to Mr. Alfred Woyome, a businessman and financier, to the party. A text message wired at 20 minutes past 2 in the early hours of Thursday, February 23, 2012, to members of the NDC's communication team as well as spokesperson for President Mills's government directs that all efforts should be made to insulate the president from problems created by the Woyome scandal. Consequently, the text message directs that the security advisor to the president, Mr. General Joseph Nunu Mensah, National Security Coordinator Larry Gwabolo Latte, should be persuaded not to field maverick politician Kofi Wayo and those who behave like him in speaking on behalf of the president. Quote, Anyamime, the text message signed by someone who gave his name simply as Richard, stated, and this one is a quotation, we ought to be mindful of the kind of propaganda we put out concerning the president. See what a character like Woyome, who was not in the trenches with us, has brought us. Another quotation, I'll say another liability is Kofi Wayo, whom we all know has a questionable record in and out of the country and is also not trusted by the NDC, yet continue to speak for the president on air. Twaso sa opani kwanza. Bacho yaka bibi achire mu sa say munka enema papa anfa president because we me asem no e go man pani enu ase.
Maybe the send you know only me telephone number and tell me maybe so that tells you there so many people didn't get that text message. Maybe I'm not official member of the communication team another baby, but at the end of the day I don't know where this thing is coming from. I mean, what's a one and Sunday?
Also, Brian be a friend, Richard.
Keke. So are we saying Richard Kwashiga? Or
probably because only new picture and a down.
Okay. You see, oh yeah, I don't think we need to change another best president in the image.
What is the image of the president?
No, the image of the president is what Ghanaians looked at and voted for him, and he is still keeping that image. He's not changed. He's the same man. You understand me? Maybe he will be only 3 or 4 years older. That is the only change in his persona. But at the end of the day, why do we need to change his image? Why? Because the image Ghanaians trusted and voted for him, the image is intact.
What is that image?
Somebody who is truthful, somebody who is God-fearing, somebody who takes decision and don't look back. You see, that is the kind of man he is. And that is what people saw in him. You know, what to abandon man. And I don't think that today, you see, what teaching what you will be by force. I say, so who come here, what church you by force. But in America, there, look, this time and age in you would think that Ghanaians, like we just swallow anything that comes to us. No, now people will put it in their mouth. Go back to their bathroom and pour it down and decipher which one to swallow, which one to throw away. Into men and drink there say send you able to one, you know, wafa where if we need to change somebody's image, because I mean, you are a marketing manager, and you have a product, and the product now called market, and they bought the product. You understand me? When do you try to relaunch? And now, when do you try to repackage the same product?
Yeah, no, over the period, you know, brand add dilute to.
Yes. I know. That is what will move you to rebrand. But we are saying that this is not the time to rebrand President Mills. President Mills is the same President Mills that we went to battle with in 2008, and he's the same man who win us power again in 2012. You understand me? You can say anything about him, but one thing that I believe is, it's so painful that it's only God who knows the heart of men. You know, if God really gives us even 10% of that ability, I think 70% of Ghanaians will vote for Professor Mills. You understand me? For us to know the heart. Yes, you understand. But we look at the face. You know, in a way, because of that, we start tagging that person. But say if we say we are going to tag people by their associate, master, because you are associated with me. Last week, the next time they saw because I saw you eating kenke with Aquinas. Straight up, that is what they are trying to do. But at the end of the day, you see, God will never give. You know, they say Jah will never give the crown to a bald head. You know, that doesn't mean the person doesn't. I mean, it's a saying that Bob Marley said. I mean, because let me tell you one thing: God knows what is good for Ghana, and at any particular time, God chooses who leads His people. You understand me? Time came for Moses to lead. Aaron took over. I mean, it's like that. So if the time comes that God will say that, Professor Mills, you've done what you could do, so just take a back seat, and that will be maybe 2017, maybe you are. Because I'm in the spirit. I'm telling you.
You are in the spirit of God.
I know. You see, no. If I say I'm in the spirit, I know within my heart of hearts. That is the spirit that I have. My heart of hearts. That look, Ghanaians would definitely maintain Professor Mills as the president of this country, because they can't decide. They can't choose to gamble.
Why?
Master, they can't choose to gamble, so they would like to stick with the old professor that they know. Believe you me, we'll be here. Maybe I'll come here after 2013, and we'll be having more conversation about what did the magic.
I'm out for so didn't come more about teacher said near man kuye. President in image, you know, Woyome asem no atete ateche de aba betare no. Oh, yeah, obi no person atete ateche no betare no. No what it. Master, Insulating catch say look at the grand scheme. The grand scheme is to do everything possible to rope the president into this Woyome thing. That is the grand scheme of the NPP. You understand me? And they believe it's working well for them. That doesn't mean you need to go and wash something that is not dirty. If you have something that is not dirty, you don't wash it. We are not going to clean any image of Professor Mills. His image is intact. Master, nothing. If you crown what I say, we don't even need to dust it. There we go and wash it. You see, look, all those things that they are saying, they are just trying to find all means to rope. You know, but at the end of the day, all I'm saying is he's resolute. He's keeping his head up, governing this country the best way to govern it. At the end of the day, they can go. People saying who is saying that who is in charge?
Who is in charge of what? Who is in charge of what?
This country.
If you go to Liberia and they ask you who is your president, who can say? No, I'm just asking you. No, I'm asking you a question.
Say, if you go, President Ghana, I Penny Mills.
Yes. So who is in charge? If you go and they say who is in charge of your country, Master, they do. Let me tell you one thing, Master. If you are wearing a kind of spectacles, you see things that you want to see. A wooden spectacle, so you don't see, because you are holding an elephant ear. Can you see a cat cry? No.
Hey.
Oh, you are someone because at the end of the day, no. You see, you want to listen with an elephant ear. So if the thing is even good, a boy here now, it changes before it gets into you. You'll be shocked. Say you will all sit in. I mean, yeah, that thing here sometimes, me myself, I before make a cry because you go to parliament, maybe they bring something, and all the majority say the thing is good. Then everybody in the minority says the thing is bad. So sometimes, when I go home, I just pick the thing again and go through and through. I say, what is so bad about this thing that my brothers opposite are saying that they do? Then I realize one thing. That so good. Yes.
The same question.
Yes. Then I ask myself that question. So what is so good about this? All of us we say this. What is so bad about this? But you see, it's about time both of us. You understand me? When we go to parliament, we throw our political colors away and think about the nation. Because at the end of the day, you realize that why should MPP say this thing is not good? Oh. But you meet somebody behind the scene, say with their politics. You understand me? So if you know, almost your politics. You understand me? Yes. So at the end of the day, you see. So at the end of the day, oh, now we could say IFC low. You can't say it's about time. So that is what I'm saying.
Yes, politics. That
is why I'm pleading with him that we have to be objective in the house. We are there to serve our people. You understand me? We are there to serve our let me tell you why are they fighting against the creation of the new district?
Listen, if you don't understand and you lump issues like
President Mills in the image. At the sense no omunyam pusom befa dasta so mo kwa
you see minia akana ensema waken mehua ne ho amenwa kakra wonim ne profession akwenas
catch me
honorable akwenas or advertising experts
brand manager
na what can President Mills in the image and here review what can say products na ya package advert no at a point in time what the advert ko bon billboard e ko bo for some time na product ni sell out to certain stage. Don't you review and repackage and look at your signboard, your billboard?
You listen to the market.
We are advertising experts. I was not expecting
if your product gets to the saturation point, do saturation point.
Screen President Mills image review.
If you read
the story, listen. Mills image and the review. The word review no is it's not the same as review. Is a what father ni hweniye biem na sense
the question you asked me, that's the main reason why I give you the same the answer that I gave you. But we see in Kauka say under review. I know the difference between review and change.
Any under 1 minute,
but review definitely, master. If you have a product, you definitely sit back with all your marketing team or whatever, and you review. And review doesn't mean you're going to change.
2012 elections. About the image of the president.
We're not changing anything about the image of the president. That is what I'm trying to say. Because we're not getting to the saturation point.
No. That's the NDC funshia. Not one review. President Mills' image. Not one yen sacrifice that they should do it now.
Are they?
Good. President Mills said you 2008. I to Abamano. On yet Sir President Mills or no and a Ghana for whom he say. Yes. The difference is
3 years older. 3 years older. That's all.
Maybe decided some amount of opportunity. Sorry. You were two Niama Munio Sawashe. Akwenas Kwansa honorable our TA. Akwenas say you 2008 and find mine for 2 about winning majority no. It's not the same Akwenas we see today. Now of you all Wabaya deputy minister.
Okay.
Right? He's not the same Akwenas. Message because what the constituency ko kan ya no onye MP into kan fan hundi and that's our message why MP 3 years the 4th year ni on to me kon kan. I pay ameti hey. In Sambia, I pay as insurance of 2008. I was 2 about Edman. And yes, I pay now not Yassino. And Sakrai, Abem, and I'm on 2 for Fruby, Abem. Message be a bet to my papa, a bet to my one, and internet review. Ebetuma ye papa.
Actions ben a president take
Papa ya otuwe no a deputy minister. And papa kakra be mu ni say no ye onye minister. No onye MP. No onye minister, no onye MP before 2008. And then wabe minister, wabe MP. Insakra aiden abem into constituency no ko kan sem bia. On to me candidates na first or kan na no onye MP, no onye minister no. Into be kan no ama promise anu akọ. E be so see. Now be MP no. 4 years ni eden na waye wo be deputy minister no eden na waye president Wilson same be okan in 2008 and me ba petrol meti so drastically me say me sansam na president Wilson wo ja no so onko campaign na sansam no on to me kan bi it is not the same person other petrol no ba so obeto say na petrol oba be dia no
so dada
there be enya na me hwe oba be ye ate so dada kra no onu kasa be dia the petrol na ya say ante so kra na ya hin enne president Messi Jano so onko campaign petrol gallon back e ya hin papa na kasa be gina point ya kesi me din hu atochema na me din kura wo ton ne kapre kura magana ni bia onto na kasa da no president Messi masa we media man and suddenly he said it no it is a who ya the deputy minister no wo be gina ha kan say
but okan in a certain context okan in a certain context
yes I agree perfectly
yes we'll let you listen to whatever you want
in certain context we agree into waka into we are deputy minister no wo tena achi na okese oh ye hu hia say ye ha Woyome issue ya amanfo ekese the one and I'm call Adom FM many other kabre I'm catch you see emra that is emra Matiamedu a call quarter president where say we na president room by say president say obey you know on resign say at the end of the day no ya sack no na me call am catch you see say president and handle Woyome issue ya it will tarnish the image of the president. And here is the case, and this Funaka say who say Woyome issue. Adentia one, Woyome ankasa babontia bekesi na Adom for the the friend no not Adom for no. Two, Woyome ankasa babontin aba bekesi or the obwa NDC scaffing during their elections. Ena yakukuru sika enti say ediama Woyome. Sir, no Woyome ni Ghana ban wo contract to say Woyome any Ghana ban any contract to perceived adwina nipa be fa ne say esane say Woyome ye mails adamfo na Woyome edi sika boa NDC 2008 elections nti and aban na kukuru sika ayente say edi tuanaka. Now it is up to the government to prove beyond all doubt say sa perception we ente sa and yes the image you know is tainted on the president's image. Obi abeka tro say Woyome issue and who president who fi na ma menchira wa de bi kura ama asem no aye hu na for president kura no ya fra obi amwa ya chiri obi amwa me ya chire no ya fra osafo mafo at osank about this time obi dey say Betimoti Drusu and yes ya fra ne keke I osank about this time kura ya chire no
adenti
I'm telling you yes and no and ebe to me I'm a president image no kura I better kakra.
That's about discretion.
At the point of the time
any information available to the government.
About discretion shouldn't be contrary to what the constitution, the rules of this country is telling us. You can have your discretion. Supreme Court judges, all judges, they have their discretion. By your discretion now, but it shouldn't be contrary to what the laws are saying. It is about between any discretions, all right. Near a bank first year, or handle this Woyome issue, say Minister of Finance. That's what basically there. Your friend is saying because Betty Kwabo, I win as I'm a quarter go to go. Also, on the 17 million bin crown which I internet in a command for that city office. Well, Sunday, one handle year. I was talking about this. Your friend is hey, now come out the phone. I got change. We do letter for Attorney General's office. No security scan. Attorney General was how many so on the 17 million crown or my orders in. I think I know. I don't know which I. Sunday, you know what your answer. Yeah, answer there. Na do share no say the menu kan.
As a minister, and then you the swap president.
You what hanom no you practice executive presidency. Who country be a ceremonial president and you what prime minister. Into prime minister no head of government no. Say the ministers ni bibi no wan hwantia wan ceremonial president do ni asem bia. But say executive presidency into the president will to me akwana so ho ebetu aba say ne obefi obedu final president am announcement say asaka me deputy minister bi mo ni fi obeka because we practice executive presidency. The minister is an agent of the president, and he's working on behalf of the president. Of our budget, we say President Mills and our president of the nation
on the orders of the president.
No, not the orders. He's presenting it on behalf. Orders just say, "Well, man, orders say, "Koyemam." But where they on the president can also obey. And a minister on behalf of the president. It is a problem be our budget anymore, and your minister a president. Inti how you practice executive presidency. Inti near bet mode mistake obey. Adosiano as a president. Do for mistake obey. Adosiano as a president. And inti na President Kufuor we tell them person say my government, because of the responsibilities of all the ministers and their son. Inti garbage na minu an say e pasi Adosiano president and no be no Adosiano president mi so. Onu ankasa ne ye ne niam bia o ye ne ministers na ya o ti hodin o hwe won e na ekukuru sa garbage no aiden Adosiano no inti anyo obi e na Adosiano president inti o se yeti ase na president Mills minu an kan se ye for say why me na be power so we advanced democracy baby a democracy baby for the 500 years just a single one issue ababi to me perform about with why are the papa true economy na change BB a cost of fine one single issue especially when it borders about corruption it means so be arguing aban no nyuma power ye nyinara amanfo beto abetia no inti mane ahun ni say aban your way on niam pascal dada and as Woyome issue assign mini aban won tiga well anu ni ade and this for mistake why any
schools under trees won't
in democracy mean in democracy
capitation
meba
expansion
sanema we nyina niam aban bia schools under trees former president Lawrence aban and they get fund buy and I get fund started say one more getting rid of schools under trees. Except to say nobody could name it schools under trees. But I'm telling you, under former President Lawrence, there was schools to be a normal school. I would get fund will introduce you ebe sit down at the Mawon. President Kufuor Bayano or Triaso. We have number of schools in my constituency and work with. You can schools under trees and yes, yes, Biana was you. School them be and your papa say a bra say a bamboo say a dot dying. And only find schools under trees. Obi ebe yi bi fi ho. President Kufuor so buy no for 8 years. Oyi bebre efi ho. Except to say NDC buy no, they've codenamed it schools under trees. And no figures are contradict each other. President Ijana baby o man different figure. Onabo Kujeto Abra information so man different figure. And omode ekun on sa. Na ye ka se president bi ayade a. It is the situational president bi beba. Na watena si adadwene ho na nia ne predecessors nyina be ye no ono ye biribi ye soronko a wutiresi a wo hu nia ne aban we do dem fua enye enoma single digit inflation is the first time in the history of
historic
and
consistently over a long period
and enya single digit inflation no yenya na Ghana fo no kasa se won botom etiden hwe mama example mama wa bi biara Ghana fo be complain wo ho sa na obi afro emini ana ushia obi no ka say ya bro mu no dugwa mu nka bi mayen then you see the opposition echoing the voice of Ghanaians
na enye mo amutim na mboka
no obi nobody timi ka biribi
no say
maybe consensus me na obi the ordinary man on the street to me fraud me pacho ordinary man on the street to me shia atimi bi onim wo ba bia because MPP Carles ese wokam no de se bo wokan gbengma ulowa glass ba fampe ha mo kwaji yeska wa o me homre yen onim wo ba bia so we echo the voice of Ghanaians na say we are president now ti abem na opposition no ekasa na they echo the voice of Ghanaians the ordinary Ghanaian on the street na time bia wo push blame no ho blame am people fu na won hu no ya no we dede na wankasa no na say waja ewu e na o hyedan mu e na we so wu ya so obon a obeti in some people etra bontin a ye ka no e text messages akrofo de brayen phone calls akrofo de brayen in some akrofo hia yen etu obetumi de sabo wo bo say ha mo ko jenska wa me homra yen nti se wo tia ne na wo kase e yan people fu ne yabo yen tim ne ye ka ojejereje
text messages or say the man on your show doesn't have facts, he's just repeating his words. Tell him that Woyome case is a case of the year. CK man, BBN. Greetings to my MP, Honorable Aquinas Kaba. Try to bring Kutu Blancy also on your show from Fansima East. Nana ya from Mankesim. Ura kuntu blanso weba abutre. Ura akwana so waba. Also number akwana, so you are too good and you have made my day. No shaking from Moses in South Pond. Or say if there is truth in Ghana, Ghana's politics, let the truth take its course. Hi to NDC. Whether MPP or NDC, they are the same. The only difference is corruption. All government provides development. Why now NDC from Oboa CBS and Dubai? Also, please cover. Let the NDC man know that taking schools, road, water, etc. to our people requires money. So why should we stop the Woyome issue from Idrisu in Oda? Kaba, when we Ghanaians stop making Woyome popular in this nation, we should forget him because he's a confidence. I can see. You also say, oh, why? Why is the NDC man talking like that? Who wants to tarnish the president's image and name? So penit nefie na se mofrare na nka na yebu na nkarefo a ye de ne ka ho na ye fa ne nka ho ana. He should defend himself by pointing out the evil ones out and be free. If he's a Christian as he think, he should think twice. Akosa na defeat tepa edebai. Or say ampofo wasa kropon kaba. Who is this NDC man? Does he think Ghanaians need only water, electricity and schools, but no money in our pocket? He should be ashamed. Abdul Mujib from Boko. Woyome's case should not be the main topic for the MPP government. Still, NDC all the way. Kaba, my MP lost because of no facts, his program. Hey, what's that? Gideon, Mentiasio. Kaba, as the MPP for me, if they came to power and there are no documents, okay, if they come to power and there are no documents, can they rule or not? From Martin and Odebai. Or say allegations here, allegations there. Abba, Samin Tamale and Odebai. Or say if discussions on Woyome is not necessary to the NDC man, then he's being fair. Okay, he's being fair with Ghanaians. This is a big shame. I think he's not being fair. Also for him, Bechem. Kaba, the NDC man there is confused and doesn't know what to say. How can you rule with a nation without documents? No wonder, except ex-President Rawlings referred to them as mediocre from Gizo is operating home. Yamo Timborga Kaba, the integrity of our president is in serious danger. No amount of propaganda and lies can redeem him. Nap from Sopon, Honorable Aquinas is a blessed MP for Fansimanis. He should keep it up. No shaking. Or say, Toby. What's that? Toby. Okay, Tobe. Okay. Tobe cannot help the MPP to win. They will lose. President Mills in better Ghana from Nanaya Wase Kropon. Or say all the youth in the Vansaman are really behind you. You will win again your seat in 2012 from Honorable Kweku Moses, Assemblyman Salt Pond. Or see what is going on in our dear nation. NDC are not small boys. You can't fool us all the time because we are matured now. NDC, stop talking and work because businessmen are crying. Aburaman Kumasi. Osikaba. Now, which files are missing? So, is Eja Krunkruni Asumjehine doing about it? Cajun feel like the bar. Osikaba. MPP have nothing, and I mean nothing for Ghanaians. Every day, Woyome. Look far as God is concerned. Okay, as far as God is concerned, Nanado would never become a president. Herbert Nedifiesi Kumadeba Kaba. Please ask the NDC man about the vehicle the president used from Accra to Sinai, which was said to be for Woyome by Bekwai MP about a week ago. Or Ubri Yabua in Takwana Debai. And I feel say, what is the name of the appropriate instrument used for measuring billions of cities? We are kind of that in Tientuaso. Please tell Nanado to go back to the palace because Nana deserves Ahimfie, not the castle. President Mills will defeat Nanado come 2012. Krista from Zimani or say, who were your panelists yesterday? My panelists yesterday, and all the evidence is here. Drobo. Or say, this is not the first time we are hearing of the missing of vital documents. In the trial of the Yana case, the AG said the proceedings of the Waku Commission okay, I'm saying open so yeah, we're relating. And also the NDC wishes for power but not office. Nabuta in a commandant. Yeah, the way Beswana other text messages moving on to your third issue. Now asama aba ene se fonka forces say no de wo mo enko biem wo magu no na wo kan cron mepamcho enquire say fonka say yegu no na relevance and say the intra or say the friends of the Nakunedo Ajima Rollins says the group will henceforth cease to exist by name or membership in supreme interest of the ruling National Democratic Congress ahead of the December polls. The group averred that factionalism within the party was no more a healthy adventure for the NDC, especially as election 2012 approaches. It stated, as we need unity in 2012, NDC towards the founder, the president, and the founding members and the delegates resolve to disband FONCA. This is a time for togetherness. It is not anybody's interest to weaken the party. A communique issued at this extraordinary meeting reiterated FONCA's commitment to the NDC by urging all factions within the party to close its ranks. We somewhere Ora Ransford Chatman Vani Amwa, founder and president of FONCA, a issue here a Woyome meeting. But I think some so from another section of FONCA, Ora Osubempa said this man is a traitor. Na bacho FONCA for no omahamo e omudwumadi bi won kwan bi so ana.
I don't know, say traitor. I don't know because all the time I've known Ransford.
Who him Ransford?
Oh yeah, I know Ransford. Ransford was even contesting my seat. I mean, later on he.
Okay,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
During the core primaries.
No, one call.
He pulled out.
Yeah, he pulled out.
Okay.
But what? I've known him all this while to be the founder and the president of FONCA. So I don't know where this thing is coming from. So, I mean, they are part of NDC. And so we feel that they are an onboard party na obey the wababa na wabaka either oba wa you na wabifi. As I say, I mean, hey, they are all our brothers and sisters. In me, I will be so much happy for them to come back. I mean, let's fight together because we fought with them in the trenches in 2008. Into the same thing, let's go on, like, because we have a common target. The common target is to retain power. So if we are to retain power, box them together and we move forward as a united front. I don't know, because I'm there on my way here. I was reading something on my Joy Online, which it's I think Peace FM Online or something, which is saying different thing. That one, they said even the thing was signed by Saint Osei or
groups FONCA nam say mo achiche I because Saint Osei no Osubempa side no so kire say sa Chatman we kra no de wom no kra no wom yi na di ache. Enti FONCA no wontimi nkoka say yegu no FONCA is still alive. Ya omugu so omu ye adwuma. In fact, sometimes about 3 weeks ago, Abrantie bi also omu bubo nana kuna do posters e Tamale ene Kumase ne nkron ba ene so ka so no so e FONCA ni. Ti FONCA no omudwumadi omudi no so ampa say enkofa how bi amfamre NDC. Oh
no, definitely. So be jina baby no okade FONCA won because these are members of our party. I see, they are members of the NDC. Into whatever a member of your party does, have in a way will affect you either negative or positive. It's all well and good there. We all sit with them and bring them back to the fold. Let's see how best we push, because with all our strength, it's easier for us to push the elephant back into the bush than maybe when. Krutia, inti onam Krutia na oye boom. Inti I will say you're blocking the piano bush the more. But believe you me, I believe
party unity.
Party unity is what they mean. That is my main Yambo Modzina Homo. I don't think. I mean,
but what will FONCA really do? Dr. Kwabena cried letter about Abontin say amount for saying the deal or party num. Ebinum cry make a physical threat on his life any ade phone calls any ade as against party unity and this our FONCA for the boma party NDC more bemo status at this time any day.
No, I believe that the baseline we are united. What I say, but there is no there's no groupings of people in one particular party. Definitely in Sanka, but we know we have one common goal. So this is the time everybody should put his difference. That difference is be a baby waiting welcome because odudu akwentu we are there will never be neji. We are there will be nice. At the end of the day, we should learn to forgive one another, move on in life. Because say yesterday, we will end up fighting ourselves, then your enemies will just be standing and be laughing at you.
Well, former President Rollins about region, Aguna Swedru, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was with him. No, I was with him. I was with him throughout the tour. And yes, him or some could be there. Say unite. If we don't unite, it will be very difficult for us to hold on to power. And Master, we are working on it. I mean, like this, I don't think I have any bad blood against any NDC person. So I believe on and on. Because there we have some elements who are trying very hard not to see us unite. Because
elements within your party.
No, within and without. You understand me? But the larger this is without the party, because at the end of the day, it will be in their interest. It will be in that, because when we unite, Master. Because sometimes I sit down and say genuinely, NPP has never won any election genuinely. No, something. I mean, I tell myself, because if I look at the broad base of our party now, sometimes I don't see how MPP could win a party. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. So I just
2000
no, Master,
and I say 2004.
I say if I sit down and look at the base of our party, I don't see how they won the election, even in 2000 and even in 2004. So nature not there because that was the time that we were even having some internal problem. They say Swedru declaration, so we can't afford to go that line again. We need
this year because
no,
yes, that time Nana Kunodu and so science and semia.
Yeah, but you see, it's different times and season. What I say, at the end of the day, we know we are in February. Let's say we start in March. Master, by the end of March, April, you realize that NDC will come out as a stronger force than we have now, because I know there are background, talkings. Wherever the chips are falling, let's bring them together. Then we build a solid front, because I believe that we can't go to war with a fragmented front. Definitely, if you have a fragment in your, where would the cohesion comes from? And it's a team. What do you call it? It's a team, a team game. That any contribution, any contribution, collective but says there, like we're taking it for granted. Oh, let's say Fonka, they can maybe take a hike or no. No. You see, each vote for each vote for NDC counts. And if we believe that the Fonka members are NDC people, their vote also counts. Even if they are not going to even work like in the mainstream in Ukrampua, they will vote for you. So you don't need to do things that will let them, maybe they will not end up, they won't end up voting for MPP though, but they will say apathy. They're not going to vote, and it's going to hurt us. Okay. So I believe it's about time we they are brothers and sisters. Let's bring them on board.
Rabbi Fonka NDC party unity.
Say party B. Our power, Shana may be tie, now it depends the way our party be handled. But NDC party and a bear brosso kakra because of Kwanga Wafaswe when many people feel say gangan to our criminals be and our party the moon one day one move from near man one afun in a yama and a nipping see a full soldiers be and until year campaign my party no one day or comedy one. Na ye hu se nipa tumi ba abontin boyle minister or ba power bia o wie school kura onye adwuma da na orisi abrosan bi se no se you missy dan no momu no enya brosang na bi wo soro na bi wo fem se wo ka sanse mi na se full soldier bi ono no first onantel bray na owa ni da so se party ne ba power obenya biribi afim se nipa no ote ade bu befu ni nyina aka ho bi na nu yete se nipa over 700 NDC full soldiers what tamale eswishi compound pese omdo ho bedom MPP na wo hwe fonka issue ya so obi ti se sento sei na na kunadu agema roren se wonim so oyankoso hene ewo adokrochewa ewo me constituency da oba dokrochewa na kunadu agema roren so pambo oyankoso hene ewo oye
enkoso hene mande waji bebre
ewo odokrochewa da oba ho anytime bi oba ho bia no sento sei ene ne right hand person na odi na echi da oba ne kunu nyina ene bai sento sei ene di na echi na nti se yakeka sansem we enyina na sento sei ba bonten bekase phone ka no ehu ye na gina ne nanso ya na ehina biem fanya sa punch na ni afinsu asa beka chiro so dan chema we yenyi na chinyi nti se NDC no instead of say one former president Lawrence na yire na betena se na wantwu bi e wo wantam no wo hwe na waka no se nipa bi a wodo ho kodom phone ka na wo ye founders of phone ka no ngadu pempensu bi no hu se phone ka na wo ye no emmoa NDC na se wo force se nipa no obetumi atwon wan aba NDC mu na obetumi ye founder Lawrence say do be ko yesi onye founder of NDC obetumi ye founder na onu any group at the point in time no na ye ka group no kura na onka ho bi nti betuma ba say nipa na oye founder of phone ka no edu pempensu bi no sinto say ne baku kasa mu communication owusu bempanom take standard stage of phone ka and they are close to Nana Kunadu Ajman Lawrence than the founder no nti yan twan ni entie na asinto or say any also bempano beba because one wo bang ma me na miri bia wo ko ma me no ho se wo ba na ma me na kasa ba point be kasi me kan si obi anye phone ka nipa NDC phone nyina ya me na mfo nti entwa na ye se ye hu se etwa nti NDC phone no hwe na se wo ko peacefmonline.com information bi so aba beda ho actually say President Mills had been quoted saying he said
also bempa nti mi entie no
say he doesn't need Lawrence and his wife or no President Mills or a winnable candidate President Mills I'm quoting from Peace FM online.
President Mills
also a winnable candidate na ohia Lawrence na yira ansa na wetume win elections I'm quoting they say okan wo pedua meet me wo pedua no copy online from online.com
and as Kofi Usubempa communication officer Edema Fonka and as akwaba
yo mini ameje wuso
and no pay to say
kaba jayi gina na so sa boa papo so hu aboa papo a wo ko na chi oba bepim
Fonka agu atiase anase watorumum
agu di agu say Fonka is still alive. Fonka is working. I mean, you can check with all the national executives, including Emmanuel Sintose, Charles, all those guys who are with us. They are all with us. So the Fonka Nguye, and I mean, you need to Fonka Begu with the backing of the former First Lady Nana Kunedu Ajma Rawlings because no ye support if you know. Into no Fonka, find the big in our because we go Fonka.
Na ekuo Nana Kunedu na tia na mo na mote na mo se mo de ko support Nana.
Minia, you can say friends of her. How do you understand it? Friends is there. Friends has been there. Even she had friends before I was even born. Before I came into the fray to be part of friends of Nana Kunedu Ajma Rawlings. So friends of Kunedu is the only person who can determine the fate of Fonka. No other person can determine the fate of Fonka. In Jinminia, friends of Nana Kunedu Ajma, without the backing of the former First Lady, there is nothing like Fonka has been dissolved. In Jinminia, Nemuno, Yasi Utu, Mira, no watching Yasi, Utiasi, and as Sebi, Akom, and in Chirimu. The Jamaica San say, recently issued statement a week ago, signed by Emmanuel Sintose, a national coordinator, say, go off the radio for a while and media communication for a while because we need to sort out one or two problems within our midst. Now, it was discovered, say, the then convener and the president of Fonkano, Yusuf Fonkadini, Edinenam, Jessica be free him for Edim Penifobini at day all over the country. And after so all Yusuf, national security is trying to use him to break the front of Fonka and destroy the organization. another strategy. So they said they have to also destroy the 31st December women's movement. And we have to push back and re-strategize. And is no more member of Fonka. And on no other newspaper than Enquirer newspaper. And Enquirer also they have a 12 thing. Say Fonka has been dissolved. Because the Omo Parliament, because Rimonacha is part of the grand agenda to destroy the Rawlingses. And so that is the chemistry of the whole thing.
Right.
The American acquisition say, Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings. Edin Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings. And the woman has given us her full support. So Fonka is resolute, Fonka is there, and Fonka is not going anywhere. You be a dear Fonka, we not continue statement that won't treat him with the contempt he deserves. Without, the kill. And we are telling you on authority, say, Fonka has never been dissolved.
Chatman, and I'm waiting a dear Fonka, yes, sir.
Yes.
Medase. Kofi Osubempa, Operation Director, Adema, Fonka, or say Fonka is still alive. Openi, Entina, somewhere at that horror. So, what you was asking me? Text message, Sabayan, your last issue on biometric registration. Woyome has defrauded Ghana. Why the private nurses suffer before getting work? Government should, government should do something for the private nurses because we are also human beings. Say, NDC minister, I'm sorry, you don't know the importance of documents from Jomoti or Dumasi Krobo. Okay, no matter what Asabi will lose from NAB, or say where did Martinamidu have the information to contest Woyome at court when files are lost? God have mercy on NDC. Osa Nedifi Kumasiba Sekaba, I'm lost by the NDC man's statement that some files are missing. How did they come by those files numbers? Thank you, Idrisu Inwa. Or say, why is it that they don't want to pay the single spine advance? Kaba, tell the MPP there's no room for them at the castle. They should keep shouting. Ben, Taki, New Tafuachim. Or see, the documents on Woyome, the so-called contract is missing. Then on what strength the government pay the penalty? Peter Gorain Obuase. Tell the NDC man to speak Fanti because I like his style. Joe and if you win it, but also tell the NDC man that Professor Mills and the NDC have failed Ghanaians totally and on no idea. But also tell about Aquinas after Moses, it was Joshua who led the people, but not Aaron. Yeah, okay. Also, please tell the NDC that they should give us a break. Ghanaians are not fools. Workers are today. We have not been paid. The government has rather given the money to Woyome. Nana, please come and help. Atamils was never chosen by God. MPP is coming to back 2012. Sheila and the difficult Kumasi Dubai.
Come on, I test me you are serious. When you say this bent gentleman to my Africa.
Oh, controller are explaining so many problem with their computers.
That's an excuse. Now, only government and government. Teachers are technical.
Teachers are now wild awake.
Sika Nico first name. Now, come on.
Controller Niana.
So, come on. When him say a pass appropriation bill by permanent minister 90. Most of the ministers, I'm saying most of the ministers, one first quarter release my.
Say, Ministry of Finance say processes.
No, you releases Ministry be and so not the appropriation bill number. Into your pass appropriation bill now within a week, first quarter release should go. If indeed there's money in nations. Well,
near to crown is a group of from Bicaraso Beba, friends of the Rawlingses. Bidia Kunjo, so Bidia Kun, Bidia Nimu. Nah, no, yeah, the more details of the Bebro. But quickly, or say teachers are wild awake. NDC teachers will not vote, will vote males out for disappointing teachers. Joe and the NDC man is beaten about the bush. Malam in Kumasi, no shaking. The NDC is a slogan for 2012. The image of Professor Mills is intact. Abraham did a mistake. Solomon did a mistake. Samuel made a mistake. That does not mean they were bad leaders. Food for thought from Mankesim. NDC should relax and let the MPP, the two-tailed bulldog, which can't bite, they can only back NDC forever. Aristo, Hope Paulina, the back. What is the meaning of propaganda? This is different from what the NDC are practicing, no matter. No wonder Ablakwa is saying that Camille, what, and Tessie, Camille, I'm so a chameleon. I say Mills' government today, red tomorrow, yellow from Alexa C in Accra. And now if you say, NDC man, please give us a break. ABA Jimano, Boasin, or the Ebre. I'll say Aquinas has really brought a lot of projects to Nemfansaman West constituency, schools, clinics, electricity to various community from Mrs. Gifty Walker, Anomabo, or say as the NDC man that the president is in charge, why was his orders not followed when and who flouted 80 to pay the Woyome, who is in charge? They should give us a break. Charles and Ifikofodia. MPP, they have no message for Ghanaians. They should keep their restless mouth shut. Gode Nijifi and Kranzande by Yamotin Boga Kaba. The integrity of our president is in serious danger, and no amount of propaganda and lies can redeem him. Text messages 1760. Many for biometric registration, meaning say across my constituency, we call oh, Kofodia Mati say because so.
Yeah, two in Eastern region.
What be correct?
Well, me conquer here. Now, me first say a good thing. So biometric registration, you be that. Nti si ebeya na we say your pilot project ye be di kan aso ahwe na how bi wo ho aye hu ni asiwa no ansa na yaye na mess electoral commission say baby omo your pilot project and say do see assign registration nationwide almost sanfa enko ho bi because publication no anye
almost sanfa ho bi pilot in they say different
pilot is pilot. If you go in for the pilot you still can, because on your card it will be pilot, so you can't use it. You go and register again. They are just testing their machines to make sure everything is yesterday me I went to notice me share there. Okay, you
and now thank you for that explanation. That is the way the pilot project how they tested machines in alcohol. I think it's very good. Say mobile and sa sene be ya ye starting ye kesi ye registration na ye nkonko nyo how bia na akaso how bia benti ye twen akọ enim ye twen assign say and na wo hwe ye ahoboa na timetable na e see yetumi ye registration ni ye screening ni ye bibia wi ansana December ye de ato aba the electoral commission na wa adwuma kese na mere wo nganim ni nsusa nti ya de papa say on be sa pilot project no mahu or how bia wo benya omu bia no matumi ahwe e de aye na etumi aboa.
Honorable Aquinas, pilot biometric.
Yeah, I'm the pilot. No, ended up Mukoshe be one fancy pim school. And see Mukoshe, they used the students, but those who using it are those who are 18 and above. Now, you realize, I mean, it went well. But it at least about one no way who is soon talk a crow womb because I am machine they do soon talk a crow womb. I thought there was a some woman I didn't by the time I mean more I thought in the day meeting be about teachers what's the GES what's the one allow my teachers in here I don't know yeah sometimes because some of the teachers in the meeting Juman why you know the amama yeah the over experience I mean I don't know if I have to play it. There they should at least reconsider. But sometimes it's because this is the time the students will be writing their exams. So if you take the teachers off the classroom for 40 days, each of them have a case here.
And you 40 days. How many?
It's 40 days.
40 days.
40 days. But maybe in an area it might not be 40 days. But even getting to the exams time, if you even take a teacher out the classroom for roughly about, let's say, 2 weeks, right? You're doing a lot of harm to
them. I believe we have a lot of timetable. Yeah, but we can be during vacation.
Time. So we have a lot. I'll tell you, see that we have a lot of young people just coming out of school. The only thing the person should be trained. And we have university graduates working around. I mean, we can just float into we share interview or Cape Coast. It attracted a lot of graduates, like maybe
right. Me and share I don't know urban communities. Say teacher for yes. Remember Taifa. So teacher in New we can get a lot of young graduates. Some are even already computer literate. School, especially even SS school, we are percent or bebe. So at the end of the day, teachers and I said, Nana Crap saw a child letter, one friend teacher send me. na omebo amenche omelete ni ade ade nti chichafo ene ye de won akire odin fetete nti ye behwe saade ne ahwe ni ye na ebe ya ye nkofa teachers na mo fana omo kire fana ye no na ye benya lower class teachers ni bi no nga ba beboa ebe ye na afi communities baby a ye benya graduates ni scholars mama input ni sa omo betumi aboa ewo urban communities na do that no rural communities ni use
eseko ye time aso ye de na ase de ma mpanifo a ebeboa na anope e ma ye de adwuntoto na ebro no tie nsani fa so eno a owura ayepe sambo ayepe mrashibedwani de ma yensua no ewo yesuhum potemo wo pue mantemu obani ye da so papa sanso so ena owura akwana stewi akwansa mrashibedwani de va Enhancement West ono also a deputy central regional minister that's papa ya no watch anti amande amai yo mo am send a text message ya dem wase mo am try Facebook ya dem wase ye kwoni aba na ye de afise mo ato na ye de eno so ato aso kuse no ndu ye de dwumade nyina ebeko na wie ma me fa na ase mfama na na kwaku bo ache konto matari ya hye me wono na afa hoka 0277523595 0277523595 0244195539 and then numbers so betimi afre no matade ye bi ene ne hye na ya so ofra betimi apam bi amount so ho atimi ayefe se na meso media ayefe ye ba sisi ayefe sem na edru so